So we back with another video, and today we're gonna be giving y'all the best dribble animations in NBA 2K23, and we're gonna be going over for all builds, whether you're a small guard, a wing, or even a big. Everything will be in this video. We're gonna be detailed about everything. We even gonna go over the pass style. I even might make a video dedicated strictly for pass style because I've been doing a lot more research on it, like I've been doing for a lot of other stuff. And yeah, we're gonna pretty much do a video strictly for the pass style. If you guys do want that, and the dribble tutorial, which I still haven't done, y'all just gotta like the video, and I got that for y'all. But today we're gonna be going over the dribble animations. If you guys want more videos like this, like the video. Hope you like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Without further ado though, man, let's hop into it. Alright, so more towards the end, if you do want to see the pass style stuff, that's gonna be more towards the end. But this video is gonna be going over pretty much every single dribble style, every single size up, every single dribble animation in the game, and what they're for and what they're best for. So first things first is the dribble style. If you don't know what the dribble style is, that's gonna be pretty much how you dribble and how your speed boost is gonna be. So this can really hurt you in ways and help you in ways. So how can it hurt you in ways? Some dribble styles are just better for protecting the dribble, so when it comes to like bump steals, but some are just gonna be a lot faster for speed boosting. So there's pros and cons to everything. But so right now today, I think the fastest dribble style in the game is Steph Curry. Kobe Bryant is another good one, but the best bang for your buck speed is going to be Michael Jordan. This is what I use on my guard, and it's the best in my opinion in the game for misdirection. Another good one is Chris Paul, but I do feel a little bit more comfortable with Michael Jordan than Chris Paul. The only reason I don't use Steph Curry yet is because I haven't upgraded my speed ball to a 92 yet, which it would say restricted if I don't get it on the build. I just hadn't upgraded it to a 92. I just kept it at an 88 for off the rip purposes. So yeah. I probably will use Steph Curry when I do get the ability to do it. So if you are like a smaller guard, you can get the 92 speed ball, I would probably still go Steph Curry. But Michael Jordan is a great one. Chris Paul is another good one. Kobe Bryant is a good one. Stephen Curry is a good one. If you are a build that really can't like get these 75, you can't get none of these 80s, which I do think that 2K needs to drop a really good one on the level of Michael Jordan for 80 speed ball. I think they need to drop another really good one for the threshold for the 85. The 80s is really for like, I guess you could say 6'8". The 85s was really for like 6'7". That's gonna give more meaning to a lot more of these builds. Because this season they kind of did a lot of nerfing to certain people's builds, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about that, but it would give a lot more meaning to a lot more of these builds instead of just 6'9". And they even dropped a new dribble style this season that's pretty good with Ja Morant for 6'9". So it's like every build can use it, but like the fact that 6'9s can even use this is kind of crazy. But yeah, Gabby Williams and Pro are also really good for people that can't, like, if you're not looking for like a threshold, those are two really good ones. The only thing I say about Gabby Williams, you can't use it if you're a big man. You have to be under 6'10". So I would just recommend Pro at that point. Next is signature size up. I didn't talk about Joel Embiid because I don't really like Joel Embiid, but that's another one people pretty much recommend for dribble styles. But yeah, signature size up, in my opinion, from what I've been using so far in this season, the best one in the game, hands down, is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is really like that. I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, if you want to be able to use like a more versatile option for your escape, I think Derrick Rose is by far the best one in the game for size up. Signature size up. It's gonna give you a lot more misdirection with your moves, and it's gonna get you the fastest speed boost. So yeah, it's just like last year. Even with quick chain not being in the game, it's still very, very good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Derrick Rose. Now, when it comes to other ones that you can use for the 6'5" or the under 6'5", a lot of people before Derrick Rose use Steve Francis. People still to this day use Steve Francis. I don't think this is even the second best one, but it is one of the most popular ones. But I would say the second best one is Trae Young. Trae Young is pretty similar to Derrick Rose. It's just a lot more combo-y. So like if you like to do a lot of combos, Trae Young is a good one. But the one I would say is the third best one is Kyrie Irving, especially since they kind of nerf steals a little bit. I like Kyrie Irving, but this one, it takes a little bit more skill. You have to be really more of a dribbler to be able to use this, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, I would say that. Now, when it comes to like the taller builds, if you're not 6'4" and under, the best one in the game, in my opinion, is Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady is just, in my opinion, by far the best one. So if you're a 6'9", a 6'8", a 6'7", a 6'6", any of those builds, I will be using Tracy McGrady. That's just me. Now, there are some other ones that you actually can use and get away with, I'm gonna be honest. The next one I would definitely say is De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is a really decent one. Cade Cunningham is an okay one. I'm gonna be honest. These are just a lot worse than like the smaller guard ones. The smaller guard ones, you're gonna see a significant difference. I would say the best two for sure is Tracy McGrady and De'Aaron Fox. I see some people using James Harden. Every single time I try to use it, I don't like it at all. I'm gonna be honest. I like Jalen Suggs at the beginning of the year, so if you have like a little bit lower like rating, Jalen Suggs is really good. It has really one of the best size up behind the backs in the game. I'm gonna be honest. Really will catch somebody off guard. You can speed boost out of any of the animation for Jalen Suggs. The only thing is it's a lot slower, so it is easier to time for like steals. But since steals, like on ball steals, it kind of got nerfed a little bit. It actually might be one of the better ones in the game. Again, just like it was in season 1. So yeah, those are the ones I would probably recommend. Ben Simmons, Luka Doncic for like lower three-point, or not three-pointer, but dribble, or I guess ball handle ratings. But those are the ones I would probably mostly recommend. All right, next is the size up escape package. Now for the size of escape packages, it's a lot that you can go with. So in my opinion, the best one hands down is Stephen Curry. I've seen some people say this, the Curry slide is slower. The only reason y'all think it's slower is because y'all literally depended on that move to get open. But if you're setting it up as a misdirection to be able to shoot off of, it's gonna still be very overpowered. I don't know how fast y'all think this nigga Curry be doing that slide in real life, but he's not doing that shit like as a speed boost. He's not. It's like just doing it to catch somebody off guard. You're not supposed to be using that to like be this faster than when you're just dribbling. Like, it's just that simple. It's still the most overpowered misdirection move to catch somebody off guard in the game. It's just that simple. Like, the amount of clicks I got with this move already in just this season alone is crazy. Now, if you want just a good dribble like a good like escape package for all type of animations for misdirection, not just the Curry slide, Trae Young. But for the balance of everything, I would say Stephen Curry is by far the best. Has just as good as crabs, has just as good as misdirection as the LeBron hotback. Trae Young does not have the hotback that LeBron has. It has pretty much everything all in one package. So yeah, I would definitely say Stephen Curry and Trae Young, but you have to have a 92 plus ball handle to be able to use that. Now you can use this on a 6'6" if you want to, but 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", you can't use that. The best one in the game for 6'7", in my opinion, is either Damian Lillard or Kyrie Irving, but pretty much majority of Kyrie Irving's animations take a lot more skill. So I want y'all to understand that first and foremost. So I would definitely more recommend Damian Lillard. Now, if you don't have the ability to get these, then I would probably say you're in the range of John Wall, LeBron James, Paul George. That would be the ones you kind of have to go with. So it's really on you and what you can get on your build. For the Paul George, you're going to be doing something just to be like combo-y. LeBron, you're going to be doing that for the hotback. John Wall, you're going to be doing that for the crabs. And that's pretty much just what it is. Now, Damian Lillard and Kyrie Irving are really good, but Damian Lillard, the reason why I like that is because it has good crabs and the hotback. And it has one of the fastest LeBron hotbacks in the game. So it's really on you what you want to go with out of all these animations. And it really just depends on what you actually can get. But yeah, those are the best escape dribbles in the game. So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe! It's that simple. All right, next is the moving crossover. So I've been using Trae Young, testing it out, but I don't think this is actually the best one. Nowhere near the best one, but I do like the combo. It reminds me of like a 2K16. If you remember 2K16, double crossovers were really, really good. And that's kind of what it reminds me of, but it's not really like the best one in the game. The best one in the game is probably like the Chris Pauls, the Lonzos, the James Hardens of the world, where you get the fastest ones. Jordan Poole is a really, really good one for misdirection, especially now that bump steals got like nerfed a lot. So yeah, you can get like a really good misdirection speed boost out of this. I think Michael Jordan and LeBron have like the best, like the actual best in the game for like an actual crossover or tween. When I'm saying like Lonzo Ball, James Harden, Chris Paul have the best, I'm saying because those are the fastest animations. But yeah, those are the ones I would personally recommend in the game. So yeah. All right, next is moving behind the back. Moving behind the back, you can go with a lot of these. I'm gonna be honest with you though. Some of these, they have a high requirement, but they're not actually good. Like Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, I don't like them at all. My only ones I really do like is Pro. That's probably the best in totality because like you get the best bang for your buck because it's only 75 plus ball handle, and like it's one of the hardest in the game to like get a bump steal on. Then you got Stephen Curry, which is pretty much a lot slower, but I use this on my guard build. It's one of the better ones for like the higher rating ones. And then you have like the Damian Lillard, which is, I would say, is probably the best overall in the game for the way people want to play. So yeah, but I will say it's like these big jumping linebacks this year are really good for bump steals, but they did nerf bump steals. But I do feel like bump steals got a little bit better since that week. I think they did a lot of stuff in the game after this season dropped. Before the season dropped, they dropped a patch for the season, and then they dropped multiple like in-game changes, which is very weird. But yeah, Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, and Pro are the ones I think are the best ones in the game. All right, next is move and spin in the game. I think the best one by far is basic. You get a lot more like spin backs, and I think spin backs are kind of like just the meta. Like for spins this year, I don't think you're really, there's like no point in even using like the versatile KD, Pennies, or Bronze, or Steve Nash's. You might as well just go with basic and have as many different options for a spin back possible. So yeah, I definitely would say basic spin back is the best spin or moving spin in the game. All right, next is the moving hezzy. Apparently people be spamming this. I don't really ever see people use this at all. I think it's one of the best moves in the game though. But yeah, I never really go against people actually even using this, utilizing this. This is one of the most unguardable animations in the game. You can use this to set up a rim run every single time, especially if you're a 300. So yeah, I definitely like Luka Doncic's hezzy. Kevin Durant is decent, but it's not on the level of Luka. Zach LaVine is decent, but it's not on the level of Luka. But if you want some alternative, these are two healthy alternatives as well. All right, next is the moving step back. The best moving step back in the game, hands down, is Luka Doncic. You can use this for a lot of different combos. You can use this to get a standstill jump shot off of all different combos. You can use this in a lot of varied situations. They have the Jimmy Butler from last year, which still works the same, but it's not as good because of the adrenaline boost, and James Harden, which I like a lot because of snatchbacks and a lot of other things. But I would definitely still say Luka Doncic is the best moving step back in the entire game. All right, next is the triple threat style. Triple threat style, in my opinion, is by far the most underrated dribble animation in the game, but it's arguably the most underrated, most well-rounded animation package in the entire game. Forget just dribbling. But yeah, you can do a lot of different things. This is gonna have your jab steps, your pump fakes. It's gonna have your escape dribbles from any direction. You get like all type of rhythm dribble moves with this. You get a lot of different combinations with this. There's a lot of things you can do with a triple step style, and I do think Michael Jordan is hands down the best one in the game. Quite that simple. And then last but not least, the pass style. So I'm gonna probably do a video dedicated to this, so I'm gonna go over a lot of stuff in that video. But when it comes to the pass style, it's a lot of stuff that you can go with. Now, honestly, I've been using Magic Johnson a lot lately because this changes like my teammates' jump shot the least. So the timing on it. LeBron James is the best bang for your buck for like in theory, because it's gonna get the ball at your hands as fast as possible, and it's gonna be fast getting to him. Now, the pass is not gonna be the fastest, but when you combine how long it takes to get out your head, it is the fastest. But the thing is, it speeds up your teammates' jump shots the most out of all of the pass styles. So it's literally like a maker. You gotta understand how that works. So I think the best one in totality for the ones I've tested is LaMelo Ball. Now I have a friend that does use Jason Williams because he does have a 90+. I've just never made a build with a 90+ pass style to even be able to get Jason Williams. That one is another really, really good one. It's really similar to LaMelo Ball, but has a lot better animations. So yeah, but another thing is he does have a higher pass accuracy than me, so that could also go alongside that as well. So I can't really understand that fully unless I actually tested it myself. But LaMelo Ball, I would say, is the best one all around because it changes the teammates less than LeBron, but it doesn't change, like, it's Magic Johnson changes it less than LaMelo, but LaMelo is gonna get it out your hands a lot more consistently and a lot more faster than Magic Johnson. Stephen Curry is very similar to LaMelo Ball. I would say these two are the best ones in the game, but if you're just trying to get it out your hands as fast as possible, say like you're a big man, I think for big men, if you're not a guard, this is by far the best one. But for guards, you gotta kind of think about a lot of different things. I'm gonna be real, because if you're a guard, you want your teammates to hit their shots every single time you're passing the ball, and you don't want to get turnovers. This is gonna probably be the best one to not get turnovers, but when it comes to like changing your teammates' jump shot, it's gonna change it the most. So you gotta kind of understand how this works. I would say these three are the best ones, but there is kind of like differences between the three, so that's what I say. But yeah, Magic Johnson still does have a use. The only thing I don't like about Magic Johnson is it actually like does a little too much. It's like every single animation is a, you know what I'm saying, a flashy pass, unless you're doing like a lob or a bounce pass. If you're doing a lob and a bounce pass, it's arguably the best ones in the game. Or not arguably, it is the best one in the game. I think LaMelo is really good for lobs too, But yeah, Magic Johnson is really, really good for lobs and bounce passes. I will say that. But yeah, I do like LaMelo Ball the most, but LeBron James is good. It's just really annoying when people be missing shots and they timing changes every single given shot. So I don't really like that for that one aspect. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video going over this in deep detail to make y'all understand why all that happens and stuff like that. So if you guys do want that video, make sure to like the video. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications to be the first to all the videos, share this video to anybody you think would help or enjoy. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I still gotta do a lot of other stuff. I still haven't give y'all the swing animations for the season and all that type of stuff, but this is gonna hold y'all down for a little while because I know a lot of people trying to figure out the animations and stuff like that for the season. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, like, subscribe. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, and I do, man.
I came in violent. I did painted and hot in my pocket. Got a bad bitch outside, she tryna drive people. Got an F in my mouth.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!